Hey, Blue Table fans! Today we're taking a look at a Leviathan set. That's the 10th edition release for Warhammer 40k, the basic set, which from times immemorial comes with two factions in it. And this year we were lucky enough to have Tyranids and Space Marines. And Space Marines, no big surprise there. It comes with 73 figures in it. Now, this particular client that we painted for added some Tactical Marines and a Venerable Dreadnought. So no, those are not in the Leviathan set. Yes, I already know it. And I just am blown away at the value that you get. Let's zoom in here. The value that you get for this particular kit. And I'm just so pleased with how this turned out. The client requested Blood Ravens. We went with this slightly more foreboding and bricky color of red, which I love, and I absolutely love this Ballistus Dreadnought. I think that's what it's called. Like, this is how the Dreads should have looked the whole time. And of course you have the older classic version of those, which are also good. Some Von Ryan's Liebers coming up from behind. The client went into our rather extensive Flickr database. That's FLICKR.com. And if you look up /bluetablepainting, you can find many thousands upon thousands of projects that we've completed. And so he just picked a color scheme from that we had already done. And of course it looks really good. Blue and gray is very handsome. The green, the acidic green, definitely works as a contrast. These barb gaunts look insane. Games Workshop just does such a good job. And there's a lot of contenders out there, which I think is wonderful, and they do great, but I don't know, man. That Games Workshop aesthetic just really hits the spot. Most of the time. Sometimes they choke, but most of the time it's really good stuff, and they just keep doing it over and over again. Oh, and I love these Neuro gaunts. Not only how they look, because they look actually weaker than regular gaunts, but that they're super cheap chaff that can just take up space. And the new Termagants are so handsome. They flow elegantly as a group. I mean, come on. Doesn't that look amazing? They just look so good. They did such a good job. The Screamer Killer was an excellent, absolutely excellent bananas choice for doing this huge centerpiece model. And again, this kit, the Leviathan kit, is so extravagant and has so many great models in it. Never mind the new Terminators, which for their scale is just absolutely amazing. And what else? Yeah, we've got this Librarian here. We did some mods. I don't remember where it was. We changed up the weapons on a few guys just to make them cooler. This is a different kind of apothecary. I can't remember his name. A Winged Tyrant. Too bad they didn't make Shrikes. I really would have loved to have seen those. There must be some copyright reason that they're not doing them. And yeah, and they're just out of the book now. So too bad for that. But you know, they might come back. Back in like 7th edition, 6th or 7th, the Tyranid book went from 17 entries to 37 entries. And there's yet more now because they've added, obviously, a lot of stuff like these Von Ryan's Liebers. Rippers have sort of a weird entry now. Can't talk about that at this particular moment. These Infernus Marines look really cool with their flamethrowers. And I gotta tell you, I'm just so pleased. Yeah, not even enough time to talk about all of the releases here of cool, amazing stuff. All right, guys. Well, that's a Leviathan box with some extras. Thank you very much for tuning in and for being a fan this whole time. I really appreciate it, and I especially appreciate my clients. It's just really great. It's an honor to be able to do a project. And with this one done, we're ready for another one. Come on then.